And good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Buffalo State Ice Arena, where Nickel City Hockey Network brings you live coverage of the Upstate New York Collegiate Hockey League. Tonight's AAU Division II matchup features the visiting Alfred State Pioneers and the Buffalo State Bengals. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm Sean McHugh, here to deliver you the call and production of tonight's action from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media communications. Tonight's matchup, the Bengals come into tonight with an overall record of 1-3, although they are 1-0 in UNYCHL West Division play, as they split their two games last weekend, defeating the Geneseo Knights 10-6 with an impressive outing, getting contributions from all across the lineup, but then were handed a convincing 6-2 defeat at the hands of longtime rival Niagara County Community College. On the other end of the ice, the Alfred State Pioneers come in at 0-2, as they have had a rocky start to the season, although they had the tough luck of facing two AAU Division I squads, University at Buffalo taking that match 6-0, and then losing 15-0 in a matchup with Niagara University AAU as well, as both teams look to get back on track tonight with this matchup here at Buffalo State Ice Arena. We are just about ready to head down for the starting lineups and anthems, but we do want to acknowledge that this broadcast is made possible by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's leading indoor golf facility for simulators, lessons, and leagues. Buffalo Golf and Social, the area's top destination for year-round practice and instruction. Plus, with great beer and wine selections, it makes it the perfect place to watch golf with others who love the game. With locations in downtown Buffalo and Orchard Park, book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social. We are going to head down to ice level as we meet the starters for tonight's game. Just about ready for puck drop here at Buffalo State Ice Arena between the Bengals and the Pioneers. Before we get started, we'd like to acknowledge that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. If modern media seems like everyone is shouting for attention with no one able to hear a thing, 412 Communications can help get your voice above the fray. With a myriad of solutions to build bridges between your brands and its clientele, broadcast to social to print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Visit them at 412communications.com. We are ready for puck drop here as both teams will send out their starting lineups as the Bengals will start the line of Ian Wirth, Caden Mendick, and Jack Campbell with Damian Ish and Kevin Monahan on the back end. Bengals attacking left to right in their home black uniforms. As tonight's starting goaltender, brought to you by Militello Realty, will be Jack Howard, wearing number 33 for the Bengals, and Cole Abbott for the Pioneers, as the faceoff is won by the Bengals, but the puck is dumped into the line by the Pioneers. Damian Ish in pursuit chips the puck along the wall and chases after it. Bengals looking for a breakout. Picked up by Caden Mendick, looks to send a stretch pass to Jack Campbell. That is broken up in the neutral zone, and Alfred State gains possession with Matthew McCarthy. Puck is sent through the neutral zone past everybody. Icing is waved off as Kevin Monahan retreats into his own end. Picks up the puck and swings it to Damian Ish. Ish falls to his knees. Alfred State initially looking to create a turnover off of the down defenseman, but the Bengals send it around the boards, and Kevin Monahan is in pursuit. Takes on two forecheckers, forces the puck back below the goal line where Jack Campbell retrieves it and sends the puck back to Monahan. Mendick at the blue line, sends one for Ian Wirth. That goes through his feet, and the Pioneers are going to look to turn the puck over in the neutral zone. Caden Mendick up the wall. Again, too far for Ian Wirth, and McCarthy gathers the puck in his own end as the teams are making some changes. McCarthy wheels through his own end, gains the blue line, looks to walk through two defensemen, gets the puck to the Buff State zone, but Bobby Stanishewski takes the puck off his stick, and the puck is then sent through the neutral zone. Vincent Zach chops the puck in off the boards, and then he heads after it down on the forecheck. Bobby Stanishewski with the puck at neutral ice. Goes D to D. Retrieves the puck again at his faceoff dot. Long pass up to Mark Hager, not quite able to handle it, but the Bengals will. Bengals will keep the puck in the neutral zone as a good heads-up play right there by Owen Gang to avoid a check. As Owen Gang up in the play at center ice there, he takes a bump from behind in. Nothing, no harm, no foul there. Hager's going to chip the puck in deep, and he's going to head off on the change as the Bengals are going to get fresh troops on the ice. Puck is chipped through the neutral zone where Colby Lawrence gathers. Puck is in the feet of Brendan O'Donnell. Bit of a turnover here in the neutral zone caused by Nolan Mitchell. Nolan Mitchell goes down below the goal line. Mitchell looking for a pass in front, sends it through the slot right there. Nobody home as Kevin Monahan is in pursuit of the puck. Monahan doing a great job, but Alfred State still looking for a scoring chance, and a good poke check there by Jack Howard. As on the play right there was Jack Fenizani looking to create a scoring chance as the puck is sent into the Alfred zone. That is going to be an icing, and we are going to have a face-off in the Buffalo State defensive zone. This broadcast is brought to you by Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker. To buy, sell, or lease any office, industrial, retail, or investment property, trust the unparalleled knowledge and experience of Militello Realty. Face-off is won by Alfred State. Quick shot and a blocker save there by Jack Howard as he faces his first shot of the evening. Puck picked up there by Bradley Harrington. Harrington shrugs off Magnus Indridson, and then Ryan Miller bounces off him as Harrington brings some of the physical play. Miller runs a guy and no call there, and we got the physical play picking up as Miller hits a man on his way down. Good physical play here to start for the Bengals. Puck is right on the doorstep. Nobody can seem to find it. And a good block there by Magnus Indridson, and Indridson's going to skate it out himself. Indridson with O'Donnell takes the shot, and a save made by Cole Abbott. Mayhem in front of the Buffalo State net right there, and Magnus Indridson picks the puck up and single-handedly skates out to a 2-on-1. Gets a shot on the goaltender Cole Abbott for Alfred State, and the Bengals will get an offensive zone face-off as Ian Wirth will win it back to Ryan Marciello. Marciello, nice little tip play in front of the net, and the puck is just wide off the stick of Ian Wirth. Alfred State gathers as Dominic Visconti forces it up the boards there, where it's run into by Austin Walker. But Caden Mendick doing a nice job on the forecheck, keeping it deep. His pass hits the referee. Puck looks to be set in front of the net right there, and it's picked up there by Merschel. Merschel gaining the line with speed, kind of flips it over. Howard, little difficulty with that one as it handcuffed him. But the puck is steered away from the Bengals net initially. Alfred State spins the puck in, and Ryan Marciello in pursuit of the puck. He's got two Pioneers on him. There's a turnover and a shot right there, and another save by Jack Howard. Jack Howard's unable to handle the rebound, and it's pumped into the net right there as Matthew McCarthy gives the Pioneers their first goal of the season and a 1-0 lead. We saw a lot of that in Lake Placid. Jack Howard having a very difficult time finding the puck after it hits him, and that time he leaves a rebound in the worst possible spot, and Alfred State capitalizes and takes an early 1-0 lead. Nolan Mitchell going to lean in to take the face-off against Holtz. And we've got an equipment malfunction here for the goaltender Howard. So while that gets tended to, this broadcast is brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency, an independent agent for auto, homeowner, business, and life insurance. The Battaglia Marciano Agency, providing peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for over 35 years. Nolan Mitchell and Anthony Holtz lean in for the faceoff. Holtz wins the puck back for Alfred State, and they will look to maintain possession, but Vincent Zach turns the puck around and spins it into the zone. James Wooster fires it off the wall all the way down. Icing is waved off as Stanishewski has a forechecker coming right up after him, but he gets the puck away and through the neutral zone as Nolan Mitchell carries. Nolan Mitchell gains the blue line, gets around one defender, and looks for a pass in front of the net. Nolan Mitchell doing a really nice job of possessing the puck, bounces it off the wall, but we have a delayed penalty here as Howard heads to the bench and the Bengals get an extra attacker. Owen Gang gathers the puck at his own end to Vincent Zach. Vincent Zach through the neutral zone to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell gains the line, but is put into the feet of the defender Wooster, and the whistle will go, and the Bengals will head to the power play with 15:27 to go here in the first period. Penalty called on Alfred State for a trip, and we are going to see the Bengals power play for the first time in this game. Face-off sent in down below the Alfred State net, where it's gathered by Caden Mendick. Mendick spins the puck into the corner and then chases after it, kind of shrugs off Wooster right there, and Ian Worth picks up the loose puck. Worth working the outside, looks for Kevin Monahan. Monahan takes a quick shot from the wing. Puck is seen all the way there by Cole Abbott, and we're going to get another face-off. Ian Worth is going to lean in to take the face-off here against Alex Venn. Worth wins the face-off back to Monahan. Campbell at the point. Campbell protects the puck, and he works his way down low. Drop pass, and that official has been hit with the puck again. Campbell in the corner. Sent back to Monahan. Monahan on the half wall. Over to Worth at his point position, looking for a lane. Takes a quick shot, and Cole Abbott watches that right into his glove, and he will hold on for another face-off, as we have 14:48 now remaining here in the first period. Alfred State swapping out their forwards. Buffalo State going to keep their same three out there, as Worth leans in to take the face-off again, and then he will gain possession and look to start the power play as he fishes one over to Campbell. There's Miller, shoots one into a shin pad, and Alfred State will clear, as there is a heavy forecheck here coming in on Campbell at first. Campbell gathers behind his own end with Nicholas Cash right on him as Campbell reverses course and gives the puck back to Ryan Miller, and Ryan Miller looks to get ahead of steam as he gains the neutral zone. Miller to the line, drops it back to Caden Mendick. Campbell to Mendick. Shot from the point again, another good block by the Alfred State forwards as Miller picks up the puck down below the net. Looks in front of the net right there. Mendick at the point, feeds it over to Monahan. Over to Mendick. Mendick tries to shoot one through traffic. That one goes high, and Monahan's got a race for it, but he keeps it in. Good effort there by the Buff State defenseman initially. And Alfred State's going to pick it up with McCarthy as McCarthy sends it the long way, and Ian Worth gathers the puck here as the Bengals are changing to change their defenseman. Monahan with a nice move and a good blocker save there by Cole Abbott as Monahan had that far corner eyed up for a shot here. Brennan O'Donnell going back into his own end, sends the puck back for Vincent Zach. Zach, hard pass up to O'Donnell, and O'Donnell hits the line with a little bit of speed. O'Donnell goes around one defenseman, slams on the brakes as he's got a forechecker all over him, but the Bengals have reinforcements and they're going to gain possession here. Alfred State is back to even strength as Owen Gang retreats into the neutral ice, and he will gather the puck as he has some forecheckers all over him. But Owen Gang doing a nice job of eluding the pressure, and he sends one in there where Brennan O'Donnell will retrieve the puck. Puck gathered there by Alfred State. Pass up the boards and all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing as Damian Ish gets down there first, and we're going to have a faceoff coming into the Alfred State defensive zone. Supporters for this broadcast include Pups Styled by Jesse, one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit. Voted a Best of 716 Pet Groomer in the year 2022, Pups Styled by Jesse on Main Street in Clarence, just east of Transit Road. Nolan Mitchell leaning in to take the face-off. But Alfred State gains possession as Kirk Mohawk sends the puck up and out of the zone off of the Alfred forward, and Damian Ish retreats into his own end. He's got 2 forecheckers right in his back pocket, and that causes a turnover. Puck chipped on goal, and Jack Howard had to be on his toes there as he pounces on the loose puck and covers for a face-off. Buffalo State on that last power play doing a really nice job of possessing the puck. However, they were not able to get any of the shots through the point men. And although they did get a good number of shots here, they didn't seem to test the goaltender Abbott just yet. So we'll look to see that change as Alfred State starts their possession here at 5-on-5. Owen Gang puts his man into the boards, but Alfred State looks to maintain possession. Nice move right there by Maltby, but he then has the puck neatly taken off his stick by Mitchell, but then Mitchell's outlet pass doesn't make its way to Vincent Zach. But Mitchell gains the puck, but Vincent Zach was forced off sides after a collision with an Alfred State player, and that will lead to a whistle. Tough break there for the Bengals as they looked like they might have had a little bit of room there to start a rush. But the offsides is going to bring the faceoff into the neutral zone. Nolan Mitchell leans in to take the faceoff. Faceoff controlled there by Alfred State. And the breakout is sent through the neutral ice, and that is sent all the way down by Austin Walker, where Bobby Stanishewski gets the puck, and he sends it along to Colby Lawrence. Lawrence has a little bit of time with some pressure colliding on him. That long pass is too far for anybody, but it does hit an Alfred State player, so that waves off the icing as Vincent Zach gets in on the forecheck. Stanishewski going D-to-D to Lawrence. Lawrence has Walker all over him. He will use the back wall as Stanishewski picks up the puck in his own corner. Looks to send a breakout. Neat little move right there. And here comes Hager. Hager gains the line and sends the puck in deep. And then this line will go for a change, and we'll get some fresh troops out there. Pass a little too far as Stanishewski has it in his feet. Chipped ahead there to Campbell. Campbell reverses ice. Feathers one to Stanishewski. Stanishewski retreats behind his own net to start the breakout. Ian Worth. Alfred State doing a nice job with some pressure here, but Buffalo State just smartly just taking care of the puck for now as Stanishewski gains the line, and then he backhands one down low after taking a pretty solid hit there from James Wooster. Bengals good forechecking for Campbell with a low shot. He scores! Ian Worth with the forecheck pressure creates the turnover, and Campbell takes a shot from the far side. Looks like it squeaked through the 5-hole of Cole Abbott. And Jack Campbell ties the game for the Bengals with 10:58 to go in the first period. Relentless pressure by the Buffalo State Bengals as the forecheck causes the turnover. And then the turnover leads to the puck in the net. And just like that, the Bengals get this game tied 1-1. Another quick shot on goal right there. And there's still some relentless pressure as another quick shot, and that one is gloved by the goaltender Cole Abbott. And that is going to be held for a face-off as the Bengals look to continue to put a little pressure on the Alfred State goaltender after just getting a goal. The Bengals, since getting scored on, have done a great job of applying pressure in the Alfred State zone. They finally get one, and they're going to look to maybe snowball effect this one as Kevin Monahan dances with the puck at the corner, gets it over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell shot through traffic, but the defense blocks that initially, and here come the Pioneers looking to create numbers. Puck is chipped in all the way by Ryan Posey. Monahan takes on 2 forecheckers, but he sends the puck up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, cross-ice pass. Miller, then another look by Miller to Indridson. He's going to pick the puck up off the wall as he takes a hit from McCarthy, but the Bengals maintain possession as the puck is down into the corner. Posey with Miller and Indridson in his back pocket. Again, here's that forecheck pressure by the Bengals, wreaking havoc on Alfred State as Miller and Posey had the puck jammed against the wall. Indridson in looking to help out his teammate to try and maintain possession for the Bengals, and the puck finally finds its way out as Visconti sends the puck through the neutral zone, as that puck will make it for icing as Monahan touches before an Alfred State player can get anywhere near him, and we are going to get a face-off. And noticing that the Pioneers cannot change, the Bengals are going to get some fresh troops out there as they are going to send Colby Lawrence and Damian Ish out for the points. As Magnus Indridson, now playing center today from his typical D position, as he is going to take the face-off here. Again, the forecheck by the Bengals is maintaining puck possession, creating turnovers. Here's Miller. Miller looking to work down low. Miller sends one down low to Indridson. Feathers one in front of the net. Nobody home, and the Pioneers look to break out with some numbers with Griffin McNamara. Good back check there by Miller. He loses a tire here, but he does make the play as Indridson walks around to check. Indridson. Shot is partially blocked, steered away there by Abbott. O'Donnell to Ish. Ish with a long shot, and the puck is held there by Cole Abbott as he takes a nice little swipe there at Magnus Indridson, skating by him, looking for a greasy rebound. 9:13 remaining here in the opening period as the Bengals have just tied the game on the goal by Jack Campbell. Looking to add more to that as Nolan Mitchell, Vincent Zach, and Mark Hager are taking a shift here for the Bengals with Stanishewski and Gang on the points. Owen Gang pinches, both defensemen go down, and the puck is on its way to neutral ice. Good stick by Nolan Mitchell covering his point man, and the Bengals will maintain possession as they will circle back into their own zone, and the puck is sent to Hager. Hager has been noticeable these last couple games, and you can see he's being rewarded with some more ice time, and he's leading the forecheck along with Vincent Zach. Joshua Carney fires the puck up to Anthony Holtz, but the puck is turned over again, and here's Vincent Zach. Zach looks for the toe drag, gets a shot off, initial save made by Cole Abbott, rebound steered to the side. Stanishewski pitches from his deep position to maintain possession, and the Bengals, again, this forecheck pressure by the Bengals is causing a lot of problems for Alfred State, as Stanishewski, after he was just pinching, does a great job of getting back, and he's in deep position here, as here come the Pioneers initially, but again, a lot of pressure from the Bengals forwards, causing turnovers and minimal to no scoring chances. Here comes Nolan Mitchell 1-on-2. Good defensive play right there initially to knock the puck off his stick by Harrington, but Mitchell continues to maintain possession for now. Dale Tim, but dealing with Nolan Mitchell, and Mitchell continues to maintain possession as Monahan gathers at the blue line. Colby Lawrence sends the puck down low as Dale Tim will go to the wall with Nolan Mitchell. So far a good keep there by the big man Colby Lawrence, but he gets a stiff jolt right there. But again, the Bengals just continue to just keep the puck in the Alfred zone, wearing them down. Monahan, nice job stepping up at the red line and sending the puck back in to the offensive zone. Bengals are offsides right here, and the play is still offsides as Mendick jumped a little early, but here come the Pioneers. Puck sent in down low as Colby Lawrence is going to go to the wall here with David Merschel. Lawrence does a nice job of boxing his man out, and Ian Worth picks up the loose puck, and the puck is then chipped up to Campbell, the goal scorer. Now Monahan to Campbell. Campbell cross ice to Lawrence. Lawrence looking for Campbell again, chips it ahead, and then avoids a hit right there. But Monahan, with two on him, gets through him. Monahan up to Campbell. Campbell pushes it ahead into the offensive zone, and Ian Worth gathers. To Monahan. Monahan kind of loses the puck a little bit. Campbell with a nice job sticking the puck off his man, and then Stanishewski will send it through center. And here come the Bengals looking for a breakout. Here's Monahan. Monahan's got some speed and room here. Kevin Monahan going wide, looking to feed it to the slot there, but a good defensive play there. And here comes the Pioneers. Good stick work there by Campbell, and Campbell's going to go back the other way with Mendick. Cade Mendick to the line, takes a shot, and it goes wide. Ian Worth keeps the puck in at the blue line. Worth shrugs off a check to get the puck down low. And then Alex Venn, but he's got Mendick in his pocket, and Mendick just steers it right back down low where McCarthy's going to pick it up in the corner. McCarthy off the glass and out into the zone. That will not be icing as Ish has to retreat back into his own end as he sends it back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell flirting with some danger right there, and the puck goes on goal, and Campbell pounces on that as O'Donnell got the puck stripped from him right in front of his own net. You never want to see that happen, but the goaltender Howard was on his toes, and he was able to cover for a face-off. And it's going to come up to his left. Indridson leaning in to take the faceoff for the Bengals, but Alfred State maintains possession. Point shot deflected in front, and O'Donnell's going to pick up the puck, and if the Bengals move, they have some numbers here. Indridson with O'Donnell. Indridson takes the shot from the slot, and high on his blue paint is Cole Abbott, and he will make the save. Bengals again, lots of pressure here after allowing that first goal, as we have 5.5 to go here in the first period, as this broadcast is brought to you by Envious Gameware, designers of high-end custom hockey uniforms, bags, and apparel. Visit EnviousGameware.com to get your team a look to be envious of. Alfred State looking to break out of their own end, and they will succeed there as the Pioneers get to center ice, and they will flip the puck in. Little too much sauce on that flip in, as that puck will go out of play, and we will have a neutral zone faceoff. Faceoff coming in from the neutral zone, as the Bengals will keep their same 5 out there. Alfred State swapped out their defense. And now we have a disagreement as to what dot the puck should be dropped at, as we reconcile that. And it's going to be Ryan Pazzi and Magnus Indridson on the draw. Bengals gain possession with Miller. They're on sides, but a good defensive play right there by Nicholas Cash. If you consider holding the stick a good defensive play, that is. No call there, and play continues. Marciello and O'Donnell. Now Miller joining the fun as we have another puck jammed against the wall here. Right, this battle's going on right below our broadcast position. Looks like a rugby scrum right now, but Miller takes the puck. Ooh, just missed a dirty dangle, but here's O'Donnell with a shot. Pad save there by Cole Abbott. Puck is sent over. Miller looking to work his little footwork there, but the puck jumps over his skate, but Miller gains possession. Miller almost turned it over right there as he put it into a shin pad, but does a really nice job of recovering, and the Bengals get the puck right back in the neutral zone as Owen Gang will backhand the puck in, and then the Bengals will swap out their forward group. Alfred State, though, not doing themselves any favors, not being able to take advantage of the change, as their passing just was a little off kilter there as Howard stops the puck in behind his net for Damian Ish. That was Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson coughs it up at his blue line, and the puck is sent all the way down by Joshua Carney. But the Bengals are no worse for wear as they then immediately launch the puck into their offensive zone. And now Nolan Mitchell at center ice. Damian Ish. Vincent Zach, that hits a skate. And here comes Alfred, but they were way offsides, and that is going to be a stoppage in play as we're going to get a faceoff coming into the neutral zone. .351 here to go here in a very, very quick-moving first period as we have a 1-1 tie as the goal scorers Matthew McCarthy and Jack Campbell. Monahan for Ish. To an open point as Monahan looks to fish the puck off the stick of Carney. Pass into the neutral zone as Alfred State, they are offsides and they're going to have to tag up, so the Bengals are going to get a chance to gather possession with Monahan. Monahan has a little trouble with the puck off the wall, but he does force it forward to Vincent Zach, who then gives it right back to Kevin Monahan. Monahan throwing it through the middle. Oh, long shot as Alfred's offsides, and the Bengals might get an opportunity to break out here with Monahan. Monahan through a forechecker into the offensive zone, sends the puck down below the line out to the half wall. Damian Ish pinching down, puck hops over his stick, but a good initiative, good to play by Caden Mendick to force a turnover, but the puck is then sent into the Alfred State end, where it's picked up there by James Wooster. Turnover in the zone here as Mendick gathers the puck. Mendick with Vincent Zach on hit with him. Puck sent down below where it's gathered by the Pioneers. Pioneers looking to break out, and Lawrence got caught on a pinch right there, but Vincent Zach doing a great job on the back check. Does not allow the rush, but Stanishewski kind of puts the puck on his own net, and Zach had to slap it away there. Colby Lawrence with some pressure on him, sends it, and it's picked up right there by McCarthy. McCarthy looking for the point shot, deflected in front and goes wide as Stanishewski gathers behind his own end. Bengals did not have a single forward near the breakout in Stanishewski. I think the puck rolls on him, and the puck just is launched out of play. We're going to get a face-off as the Pioneers are putting some pressure on with 2:14 to go in the first period. Face-off coming up to the left of Jack Howard, as it is going to be Alex Venn taking the face-off against Nolan Mitchell. Venn wins the face-off back, and Alfred State will set up in the offensive zone for McCarthy. McCarthy with a point shot and a good stick block there by Vincent Zach. Bobby Stanishewski looking to lead the rush, as he's actually going to circle into his own end, and he's going to look for a breakout pass. Puck, Nolan Mitchell through the neutral zone. McCarthy fires it right back in the zone, and then Monahan will chase down and look to start again. Monahan gets by one. Sent to the neutral zone for Mendick. Mendick from the neutral zone floats the puck in deep. McCarthy recovers in his own end, uses the boards, and that gets by everybody and is going to go into the Buff State zone. Howard playing it to Owen Gang, but he's got pressure in his back pocket, and Alfred State for now keeps the puck in. But Owen Gang sends that puck to center ice. That's going to wave the icing off, and Jack Campbell in hot pursuit of the puck against Dominic Visconti. Campbell gathers the puck into the slot for Worth with a shot, and he just fires it wide of the far post. Gang, another sneaky shot right there, and Visconti picks it up, and we're looking for a breakout from the Pioneers as we are now at the final minute of the first period. McCarthy dances around Miller, and Miller's stick goes flying, and Miller's just going to change. Nope, he's going to get a stick, but McCarthy gathers the puck. McCarthy has the puck down low with Monahan all over him. McCarthy doing a really nice job of protecting the puck, wheeling around the offensive zone. He's dislodged by Ian Worth, and Ryan Miller gathers the puck as he's looking to get Dale Tim on his hip. Oh, Bengals almost got caught changing right there. But again, a good heads-up play there by Brennan O'Donnell stays on the ice, and that eliminates the rush. But the Pioneers, with 24 seconds to go, there's a long shot by Mohawk, and Howard sees that through traffic and covers, and that got a little dicey for the Bengals, but Howard gets on top of the puck with 20 seconds to go, and we're going to get a face-off. Alfred State looking to get a fresh group out there. Bengals doing the same. And the face-off is coming up here. It's going to be Indridson taking the face-off against against Holtz. Puck is sent the length of the ice right there. That is going to be an icing. So with 12 seconds to go, Alfred State's going to get an opportunity if they can win a face-off to get something set up in the offensive zone. Going to keep the same 10 skaters for each side out on the ice. And we have 12 to go here in the first period. Indridson to Lawrence. Sent around. Alfred State looking to set up shot behind the net. Nobody home. 5 seconds to go. Here comes the shot. And a good block there by Indridson. And Indridson gets it to center ice. And that's going to do it for period number 1. Alfred State gets on the board early from a goal from Matthew McCarthy, and then the Bengals are able to answer on a goal from Vincent Zach as we will head into the intermission tied 1-1. We are going to step away here for the first intermission as the Zamboni cuts the ice. This is Nickel City Hockey Network, Western New York's new home for amateur hockey. We'll see you back after this. welcome back to Buffalo State Ice Arena, where we are set for second period action. I'm Sean McHugh alongside cameraman Thomas Bailey, live from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. After 20 minutes of play, it is a 1-1 tie between the Buffalo State Bengals and the Alfred State Pioneers. And before we get started, we'd like to acknowledge that second period coverage is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's premier destination for year-round practice and instruction, with locations in downtown Buffalo and in Orchard Park, New York. After one, we have a tie game on goals from the Bengals' Jack Campbell, tying the initial goal scored by Matthew McCarthy. As we are just about ready to get going, as the remaining Alfred players are filing out from the locker room onto the ice. And the refs are blowing the whistle as we are ready to go. Coach Turner he's got his lines out there. He is going to send out Nolan Mitchell, Vincent Zach, Colby Lawrence, Owen Gang. And that's all they've got out there so far. David Marshall, Brady Maltby, Austin Walker, Dominic Visconti, and the goal scorer McCarthy on the ice for the Pioneers, as now Mark Hager takes the ice with his line mates. And the second period is underway. Alfred State gains possession, and McCarthy will backpedal into his own end, and he will flip the puck through neutral ice, flag down right there, and carried into the zone by the Pioneers. Puck sent to the front of the net right there, gathered by Vincent Zach, sent through the neutral zone over the stick of Visconti, and then the Bengals will be in pursuit right there as Nolan Mitchell leads the forecheck. Then Mark Hager gets his stick on the clearing attempt. Puck kept in momentarily by Owen Gang, but McCarthy gathers in his own end. Sends a high arcing saucer pass where Owen Gang goes D to Damian Ish, only to send it right back to Owen Gang. Goes middle, and a fancy breakout so far, but a big hit right there by McCarthy on Nolan Mitchell, and that stops the breakout dead in its tracks. Maltby sends the puck down low. Maltby looking for a pass, and Hager goes to the wall with McCarthy. McCarthy takes a bit of a jolt there from Owen Gang, maintains possession of the puck. Puck is sent down low. Puck is in the front of the net, saved by Howard, and again, Howard having a very hard time locating the rebounds as he looked behind him, but the Bengals D did a nice job of clearing. Owen Gang into the corner, but the puck is picked up right there by Alfred. McCarthy keeps it in on a low shot from the point, and that goes just wide into the corner. Hager off the bounce, chips it into the neutral zone, and Alfred will send it right back in, but they were on delayed offsides. They had to tag up, and that allows Owen Gang to go D to Ish. And then Vincent Zach chips it off of an Alfred State forechecker, Joshua Carney, and in, and the Bengals will be able to get a change. Alfred State looking for a breakout, but Mendick does a nice job at the blue line of steering the puck down low. Wooster chips it through the neutral zone. Mendick overplays the puck right there, and Alfred will look to counter. Howard leaves the puck there for Lawrence. Lawrence deals with a bit of a forecheck pass too far ahead, and it's going to be picked up there by Alfred. Ian Worth gains the line with some time and space. Worth looking to jitterbug his way around there, sends the puck over to Monahan, pinching. Monahan, low shot from below the goal line. That gets tipped just wide, but a good forecheck there by Caden Mendick causes a turnover. Monahan with pressure. Lawrence initially looked to keep it in right there. Alfred does a nice job of getting it to the blue line. That's as far as they go, as the Bengals are going to look to counter. Ian Worth saw the contact coming, shielded that off. Puck is sent through the neutral zone as the puck is played with a high stick, and we are going to get a whistle. As this broadcast is brought to you by 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. With a myriad of solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele, trust 412 Communications and their team of 40 years plus experience. Tim sends the puck over to Harrington. Puck makes its way over the line, but it's immediately forced out to Caden Mendick. Mendick to center ice, chips the puck in just wide of the goaltender Abbott. And then Campbell on a nice job on the forecheck, forces the puck down low. Tim gets the puck up on the wall, but a good forecheck there by Mendick. We have been saying that a lot lately. Noticeable improvement in Caden Mendick's game so far this season, and he had another great shift as Monahan Gets one to the front of the net. Puck kept in at the blue line there by Lawrence. Lawrence shrugs off two checks, looks to send one in the front. Body's going down everywhere. Lawrence down on the goal line. And a glove save there by Abbott. Lawrence, a one-man wrecking crew right there, pinching from his deep position, but now the Bengals are caught. Here's a breakaway, walking in, big save there by Howard. The Bengals needed a save right there, and they got one from the goaltender, Howard, and this one stays 1-1 as now Work looking to transition. Work with a tough angle shot with Campbell going for the back door. That play would have been pretty, it just missed. Campbell into Stanishewski. Oh, and the pass, if Ian Work is a left-handed shot, he's got a one-timer. Bengals doing relentless pressure, though, as Stanishewski looks to send it deep. It hits Damian Ish, but he gathers Ish. Quick shot! Oh, and the goaltender Abbott kind of juggled it right there, but he's able to get his glove trapped on that puck right there, and we're going to get a face-off as the Bengals started the period with some brutal pressure, and Alfred State had all they could handle as we got 15:57 to go here in the second period. Ryan Miller leans in to take the face-off right there, but Alfred State gains possession. Puck is sent up on the wall looking for McNamara, but it's forced all the way down where Ryan Miller gathers below the line. Miller has the puck neatly knocked off his stick by Kirk Mohawk. Puck shoots straight up in the air, somehow stays in play. Stanishewski pinching down from his defensive position to keep the play alive. Stanishewski fishes the puck loose as O'Donnell hits the deck, but he does keep the play alive. And again, the Bengals with this forecheck, again, picking up where they left off in the first period, just all over the Pioneers as they're finally able to get one to center ice. Damian Ish just fires it right back, and the Bengals are going to look to gain. Indridson, good defensive player there by Mohawk. He loses an edge, but he does sweep check to make sure Indridson can't get a scoring chance. Stanishewski into the zone, but Alfred State looks to break out. That hits a skate. Goes ahead of Griffin McNamara as Damian Ish retreats back into his own end. Damian Ish spins off the forecheck from McNamara. Puck is chipped off the wall, and it's chipped down low by Nolan Mitchell, and he's going to chase after it. Mohawk up to McNamara. Then Cash dances around one forechecker. But Cash overskates the puck, and then he gets buried by Vincent Zach. Zach absolutely blows his man up, and then Zach streaking up the wing. There's the pass. And he wasn't able to locate it, but again, Zach leading the forecheck, but a good defensive play there by Alfred to circle back into their own zone. Owen Gang fires the puck in down low. Abbott plays it, but it jumps over his stick, and Mitchell leads the forecheck. Good defensive play right there as Austin Walker gets back into his own end. Gang with pressure on him at the blue line. Alfred's got a man behind the D, but a good recovery there by Monahan as the Bengals are going to look to start a breakout as Gang looks to chip it up to Nolan Mitchell. Hager back to Monahan. To Gang. Through the neutral zone. That doesn't touch anything as that's going to go too far, and we're going to have an icing. As the puck is going to be brought back into the Buffalo State offensive zone, this broadcast is brought to you by Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker. To buy, sell, or lease any office, industrial, retail, or investment property, trust the unparalleled knowledge and experience of Militello Realty at 716-856-2872 or at militello.com. Alfred State getting a wholesale change as Anthony Holtz is going to lean in to take the face-off, and the Bengals are going to send Nolan Mitchell back out there on the icing. Mitchell wins the draw back to Gang. Fires it off the wall, but is kept in there by the Pioneers as Gang's got two on him. Puck is sent to the front of the net, and a shot on goal by Holtz, and Jack Howard gloves that, and he's going to hold on for a face-off as Howard has been tested now twice in the second period, and he's up to the challenge both times with 13:36 to go here in the second period. Changes coming for the Bengals as Ian Worth is going to lean in to take this face-off against the aforementioned Anthony Holtz as Worth sends it back to Gang, but Holtz keeps possession, sends one right through the crease there, nobody home, but it's picked up by Carney. Alfred State looking to set up shop. Good pass right there to Tim. Tim keeps it in at the line, gets around Mendick, and the puck, that's a good keep in right there by Alfred, by Carney. Owen Gang sends his man to the wall, but again, a good board battle here, but then a good reverse ice play to Campbell. But Alfred State's now taking a page out of the Bengals book, and their forecheck is causing problems for the Bengals breakout. Mendick in pursuit of the puck. Sends it back to Monahan. Puck's knocked off his stick by Carney. Monahan's going to take Carney to the wall. Monahan comes out of there with the puck, but there are reinforcements galore coming for the Pioneers. Gang going to the wall with Holtz. Holtz looks to send one across. Bengals are now going to break one out here with Campbell. There's numbers. Campbell gaining the blue line, looks for the back door. Campbell takes the shot, looking for a rebound or a backdoor pass, and it's saved by Abbott, and Alfred State's breaking out with numbers. Here come the Pioneers. Pass all the way across there, but Carney's not able to get to the back door, and the initial point shot's fanned on. Bengals having trouble finding the puck, but it's picked up there by Colby Lawrence. Colby Lawrence just smoked his man and maintains possession as Dominic Viscone took on the big man, and he did not like getting run, and he tried it again. Lawrence is caught up ice, though, as the Pioneers with a nice move. Backhand, Howard with 2 huge saves. Jack Benazzani with the highlight reel toe drag. The bench already reacted, but Jack Howard stands his ground, makes not one, but 2 big saves right there. And Howard up to the task in this second period, breaking his way through, keeping it a 1-1 game. McCarthy, shot deflected wide. Miller in pursuit. Miller going to the wall, sends it all the way around there for Ish. Ish. Puck is turned over down low. Bad angle shot right there, and Howard again staying on the post, holds his ground, and holds on for a faceoff as Alfred has cranked up the pressure here in this second period, and they're getting some quality scoring chances to try and get their lead back again. Bengals swapping out the D parent. Bengals swapping out some D-men right here as Stanishewski's going to lean in there. Faceoff is controlled by the Pioneers. Ryan Miller finishes his check, but the puck is kept in by the Pioneers again as Miller goes for another hit, as Miller's just deciding to go full wrecking ball today, but he's doing it clean, so no problem so far. Just kidding. They got that call. I don't know why I didn't see that, but that is going to be a penalty on Ryan Miller, and we're going to see the Alfred State power play operate for the first time today. Miller pleading his case to the official, not even being heard, as it's going to be a roughing penalty for Ryan Miller. Yeah, nobody on the Bengals bench, including the players or coaches, agree with that call, but that's not going to matter a whole lot as the Pioneers go on the power play. Bengals have only sent 3 skaters out there, and no, they did not. Their Owen Gang was hiding in the corner, so it's 5-on-4. Vincent Zach looking to chip it ahead, or Stanishewski down into the corner. Stanishewski with 2 Pioneers on him. Pioneers come out of there with the puck for now, but Owen Gang sends his man to the wall. You'll take this if you're the Bengals. Just pin the puck up against the wall and let that clock bleed, as we're already down 30 seconds in the power play. Stanishewski gathers, gets it as far as center ice, and it's going to go into the offensive zone as the Bengals are going to start the forecheck. But a quick transition for Alfred. I'm not sure what caused that, but Stanishewski took a cross check right to the chin after the whistle, and yeah, the refs are going to get him. That was. What do we got here? We got 1 Pioneer going to the box, so there goes their power play, and we are going to skate 4 aside as Stanishewski draws the undisciplined penalty there. While this gets sorted out, as nobody seems to be happy with anything anybody's telling them, this broadcast is brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency, an independent agent for auto, homeowner, business, and life insurance. The Battaglia Marciano Agency, providing peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for over 35 years. We are going to skate 4 aside for a little bit here as the puck is won back to Damian Ish. Long shot goes wide of the net there as Indridson's going to pinch. Puck gets by him, and Carney's going to come in, but Indridson doesn't give him any time or any space, and he's not able to gain possession. Let's see Damian Ish, the big man from Kenmore West, on the forecheck. Ish wins the battle. Ish takes the shot, deflected in front. Oh, and Vincent Zach forced it just wide. Damian Ish, the former captain of the Kenmore West Blue Devils, showing off that offense that he was known for as well as the defense, is using that large frame to create a scoring chance, and that is why Damian Ish finds himself on this roster as he gathers the puck behind the goal line. Ish, with a man right in his pocket, sends it all the way around. They're a little too far there for Vincent Zach. Bengals are going to look to transition. It's Mitchell. Mitchell over the blue line. He's got Vincent Zach with him. Zach looking to put a move on, and now he's got a race for it as he's got a forechecker right in his back pocket, but Vincent Zach is not at all slow-footed, and he's going to win the puck battle, and he's just going to fire one down the ice. That, however, is going to be an icing as we were four aside for at least 9 more seconds, and the puck is going to come into the Bengals zone. Support for tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Pup Styled by Jesse, one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit. Voted a best of 716 pet groomer for 2022, Pup Styled by Jesse on Main Street in Clarence, just east of Transit Road. 9:34 here to go in the second period. The faceoff is won by the Bengals, and they will send the puck to neutral ice, and they will get a change. Alfred State looking to gain the zone as Nolan Mitchell sends his man hard into the boards, but it's gathered there by Alfred State by Merschel. Merschel's going to the wall with 2 Bengals as he's got Maltby coming in to assist. Picked up there by Mitchell. Worth now has Merschel on him, but Miller's going to skate the puck, and he's 1-on-2. He's got Mendick trailing the play. Miller backpedals into the corner as the Bengals are now on the power play. Ian Worth. And we've got more extracurriculars going on here as it's Ryan Miller's involved yet again with Dominic Visconti. As let's see what the call is here. Miller again taking another penalty, but they're getting Visconti as well as Alfred State is really getting the best of Ryan Miller right now as Miller's got to stop reacting to these things as that's a second reaction penalty he's taken. Bengals will remain on the power play, but Miller is in the box. Coach Aaron Alpern really giving it to the official right there. He does not like that call. And there are some fans that also seem to think that a player should be ejected. I think that might be a bit overkill, but you know what? Hockey's a passionate game. It's going to be a 4-on-3 here for the Bengals right now as they are going to send out Ian Worth, Caden Mendick, Kevin Monahan, and Jack Ham. No, it's going to be 5-on-4, so nope. So now it's going to be Worth, Gang, Mendick, Monahan, and Campbell. Monahan steps around one, shot, rebound in front of the net right there. Oh, and a good clear as it splits 2 defensemen. And just like that, Alfred State gets a guy out of the box, and they're going to start the forecheck. Oh, good read there by Monahan as he read that pass all the way. Breaks that up nicely, and the Bengals look to transition as they send the puck down below the goal line. Ian Worth on the forecheck going with McCarthy, but McCarthy gains possession. Puck sent off the wall right there, and another Alfred State penalty as now the cooler heads are doing anything but prevailing in this game as the Bengals are now going to get a 5-on-3 advantage. And that's tough as McCarthy's one of the better penalty killers and defensive players for Alfred State, and they're going to have to kill an extended 5-on. Is it going to be a 5-on-3 or a 5-on-4? All right, so we're going to skate 5-on-4. It's going to be a 5-on-4 here. There's a 1:32 left in the offsetting minors between Miller and Visconti. As it's going to be the same line, Worth, Mendick, Gang, Campbell, and Monahan. Taking a minute to drop the puck here. All right, come on, boys, figure it out. Scorekeeper is trying to get things late as there we go. Yep, we just have 1 penalty on the board here as we're now going to skate 5-on-4 for 2 whole minutes. Or less. Jack Campbell to Monahan. Back over to Campbell. Over to Mendick. Mendick, half slapper, and it's blocked in front. Monahan from the top of the slot. Save initially, puck's loose in front of the net. And Owen Gang chips it just wide. Monahan at the blue line. Sends it down low to Mendick. Mendick on the half wall, has plenty of time and space. Mendick, cross ice to Campbell with a shot, he scores! Ian Wirth and Owen Gang creating a double screen in front of the net. Caden Mendick finds Jack Campbell on his favorite dot. And deja vu, period 2, Jack Campbell. Same place, same shot, same result. Bengals have a 2-1 lead. Jack Campbell, one of the hottest Bengals right now, and they need him with a bit of a depleted lineup tonight. But Campbell on the beautiful feed from Mendick. Great vision from him. Great work in front of the net by Ian Wirth and Owen Gang to not only occupy the defenders, but to create a screen. Power play precision, exactly the way you draw it up. And the Bengals, on the power play, take a 2-1 lead. Still got some discussion going on at the scorer's table. But the Bengals, after going down early, 1-0, Jack Campbell, the newcomer, making his presence known immediately and often, as that is his 4th goal of the season. Still got plenty of confusion at the officials' crease right now, as these penalties that occurred several minutes ago are still causing an issue for whatever reason. So while that gets dealt with, this broadcast is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Buffalo's premier destination with golf simulators, lessons, and leagues. Locations in downtown Buffalo and Orchard Park, New York. Book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social. Steve White looks to send it back to a D-man. Puck is sent through the neutral zone, and it's held in there by Alfred. Shot on goal there, steered to Stanishewski. Stanishewski off the same boards there, but it's held in by Alfred. But here come the Bengals. Here's Mitchell. He's got White with him. Mitchell goes wide, shrugs off a check. Mitchell, had a good look right there for Vincent Zach. Stanishewski tries to keep it in, but the puck rolled on him, and unfortunately, Stanishewski hit a pitching wedge when he meant to hit a 5-iron, and the puck goes out of play, and the Bengals are going to swap out their defenseman. Lots of back and forth between the benches and the ice right here, as this contest is getting a bit heated, just the way we like it here on Nickel City Hockey Network. Lots of discussion post-whistle. Physical play has definitely been ratcheted up a bit as well. You can definitely sense that Alfred State is a team that wants to get one in the win column and has, had a rough go of it. They did, they had a rough weekend to start it. They're coming out playing hard today, and they played a physical, tough game, and they're getting one right back from the Bengals, and I expect the physical play and the intensity and the dislike of teams to continue and possibly even escalate as Nolan Mitchell sends the puck down low as Cole Abbott plays it to the wall. Steve White, good forecheck there by Steve White, and Nolan Mitchell gets the puck down low initially. Gang, long shot from the point. Abbott looked behind him for a second, but he had it in his 5-hole. And we're going to get a whistle as now the Bengals, good to see Steve White out there. We mentioned him a little bit, returning to the program. Last we saw him was the 2020 team that went to Nationals that was cut short due to COVID, and now Steve White has made his way back to the Bengals program, and he's going to lead the forecheck. Damian Ish waits for his teammates to tag up, sends the puck into the defensive zone there, but it's going to be gathered there by Visconti. And then it's sent all the way in by Alfred. Alfred sending 3 forwards in deep on the forecheck, but that puck goes out of play and is going to come, and it's going to be a face-off. This broadcast is brought to you by 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. Both teams making changes to their lines here, getting some fresh troops on the ice. Forwards for the Bengals and the Pioneers, as we are going to have Maltby lean in to take the face-off here against Ian Wirth. Face-off controlled there initially by Alfred, but Mendick fishes one ahead. Here's Campbell walking in on goal, takes a shot, and a big save right there by Cole Abbott as Campbell was looking for the hat trick. And then, Harrington gave Campbell a bit of a shove after the fact. Campbell let him know how much he did or did not appreciate that, and that's been the theme of the game so far. Post-whistle pleasantries aplenty here in the second period. Ian Worth going to lean in to take the face-off against Maltby. Worth wins it again. Lawrence with a shot. That's deflected in front, goes wide as Indridson's going to pinch down. Now Indridson back on the blue line. Takes a hit to make a play, and the puck is sent down low. Indridson feathers one to the point. Oh, that's too far ahead for everybody. That goes on the goaltender, Howard. And he's going to play it for Colby Lawrence, as Colby Lawrence has Walker right in his pocket, and that's a turnover. Walker holding down low. Sneak shot from a far angle, and Howard makes the initial save. Rebound sitting in front, and Howard jumps on the puck. One thing I've noticed, Howard seeming to get much more comfortable in his crease as this period progresses. He's finding the puck well. He's seeing the shots, and his defensemen are clearing the garbage in front of him also. Good to see Howard getting comfortable in the crease. Maltby down below the line. Stops, looks for a bad angle shot. That's steered away by the shin pad of Magnus Indridson. Maltby's got it again. Steers it down low, nobody home there as Indridson's gonna chip it up the wall for Campbell. Campbell with a neat little play there, almost leads to a breakout, but unfortunately for the Bengals, the Pioneers are able to keep it in. Oh, and the puck is sent to the front of the net, and a quick stick there by Colby Lawrence as that puck was right on the doorstep. Puck played, what do we got? Got another penalty. James Wooster's getting an interference penalty here. He does not agree with the call. Wait. I'm going to stop until I see someone go to the box because nobody wants to own a penalty here. Now Wooster has accepted his fate as the penalized player and will head to the box, and we will get yet another look at the Buffalo State Bengals power play that just recently gave them a 2-1 lead here with 5:26 to go in the second period. Face-off coming into the Alfred State defensive zone. And let's see who the Bengals send out, as it's going to be Damian Ish is going to play forward. No, he's not. He's going to head back. It's going to be Vincent Zach, Brendan O'Donnell, and Owen Gang, with Nolan Mitchell and Damian Ish manning the points. Puck is dropped wrong, and we will start again. Face-off won by the Bengals to Ish. To Mitchell. Sends it over to Ish. Ish to Zach. Mitchell's got some room. Takes a shot, and a good block right there by McCarthy. Race for the puck right here is Damian Ish in pursuit, but a good stick and good skates there to break up that opportunity. And the Bengals were going to look to break out, but the pass was a little too hot right there, and it finds center ice. Vincent Zach at the blue line, over to Mitchell. Over to Zach. Zach off the wall as Gang chips it ahead for O'Donnell. Picked up there by Mitchell at center ice. Mitchell winds it up, and he gains the line. Mitchell, nice little skate maneuver there, and he's going to send one to the front of the net. They're looking for Ish, and the puck is steered away there by Abbott. Ish in front of the net for Zach, and again, Abbott holding his post, steers it behind the net. Zach to Owen Gang. Gang shoots one, good block right there, but Brendan O'Donnell's going to gather in the corner. Owen Gang looks to keep it, but the puck finds its way to center ice where Mitchell backpedals. He's got pressure on him, but he spins off that, and then a nice job to split two Pioneers. Drop pass to Zach with a one-timer, and I have no idea how Cole Abbott saw that or if he even did, but he traps the puck between the ice and his pad, and he will hold on as we have 34 seconds to go in the Bengals power play. Ian Worth leaning in to take the face-off. Puck is sent down low, and a good keep right there by Miller with a shot. Rebound, Monahan on his backhand, and Abbott makes one save, reacts to a second shot, makes another save, and holds on for a whistle with 25 to go here in the Bengals power play. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Worth leans in for the face-off, wins it back to Monahan. Monahan to Miller. Miller off the boards to Campbell. Campbell to Miller with the shot, and that goes wide. Monahan. Good keep there by Caden Mendick, and Monahan's going to work down. Monahan looks for the heel drag, gets it to Worth. Worth for Monahan. Across to Campbell. Campbell with a shot, and it's deflected. Power plays over here, and the Bengals are aware of that, and they just feed it down low so Alfred can't try and capitalize on the home run pass. Campbell keeps it in, sends it down low. Miller down below the goal line, hits the brakes. Around to Ian Worth. Worth in front for Mendick, and a good stick right there. And that was a high danger scoring chance as Campbell retreats, as he's got Walker right in his back pocket. Campbell circles behind his own net, goes for Mendick. Mendick up for Monahan. Monahan through the neutral zone. That's a bit too far ahead of Mendick, but icing is waved off. And the puck is chipped up the boards here. Monahan on the forecheck. Ian Worth manning the point, keeps it in. Monahan steps middle. Here's Worth. Worth shielding the puck, puts one on net. And Cole Abbott hugging the post, makes another save and holds on for a whistle as the Bengals are going to swap out their D-men. I mean, their forwards. Changes for both squads coming as Nolan Mitchell's going to lean in to take this face-off here against Ryan Pozzi. Mitchell wins it back to Colby Lawrence. Lawrence shot deflected in front of the net. Abbott loses sight of it. And Steve White going face first into the net looking for a loose puck. Draws a crowd. Love to see that from this line. Steve White getting into it and mixing it up with the Pioneers. And yes, Cole Abbott did not appreciate Steve White coming in there as Howard's way out of his crease. What do we got here? We got some Garth Snow hopefuls going on? Colby Lawrence took a penalty on the play, and is it going to be just Buffalo State, or did Alfred get one as well? It's going to be a penalty to Colby Lawrence. There have been a lot of penalty minutes in the second period. Faceoff coming out into the neutral zone. Okay, they got Dale Tim as well. So nope, they did not. Still waiting to get things sorted out here, as now with the faceoff going into the Bengals defensive zone, we will have an Alfred State power play. As Alex Venn is going to lean in to take the faceoff here against Nolan Mitchell. Nolan Mitchell seeing a lot of ice time today, and he's doing good work with it thus far. McCarthy, back to the point. Sent over to Visconti. Visconti down low to Venn. Venn from the goal line takes a shot, saved by Howard. McCarthy on the half wall. Looking for a pass here. Gathers all the way to the blue line, then heads up ice. Marshall. Down low to Visconti. He's got a lot of time, and it goes on the back door there, but a good stick tie up right there by Magnus Indridson. But McCarthy spins off a man. Bengals are going to gather here with Ian Worth. Worth has some time, sends a long pass, looks for Mitchell, but honestly the worst case scenario was a clear. The penalty to Colby Lawrence was a double minor, by the way, and it was a 4-minute penalty, so Bengals will be on the kill for at least the remainder of this period and beyond. Alfred breaking out with Marshall. But Marshall's got Mitchell in his back pocket, but the puck is sent through, and Alfred gains the line with Venn. Visconti from his point takes a shot, hits a leg in front, and is picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell gets the puck out, but there was a good back check there by McCarthy, so the puck does not go the length of the ice. That's too many men. That is too many men by every definition of that rule, but that goes by the wayside, as we're going to get a simple offsides instead. Alfred State caught clear as day with too many men on the ice right there, but it looks like they're going to get away with it, and the faceoff is going to come out into the neutral zone. Alfred State definitely gets away with one right there. They're not going to apologize for that, nor should they. And they'll remain on the power play as it's going to be sent into the zone there, and a good forecheck there by Miller. Miller picks up the puck, sends it to Mendick. Mendick going one on Alfred, and he sends the puck in all the way in, and he's going to send some pressure in as we have 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Alfred looking to break out right here as the Bengals are doing a nice job of keeping them right where they want them, as we are now down to 30 seconds remaining here in the second period as Wooster gains center ice. Chips the puck in, and the Bengals will get there first with Monahan, but Monahan going to the wall with Carney. Carney comes out of there initially, but he's harassed enough by Monahan to lose the puck, but he gets it back. There's a shot blocked in front of the net right there. Mendick looks to clear. On the second attempt, Mendick gets it all the way down the ice, and Miller is going to chase this puck down as we are down to 5 seconds. And it's just going to be held on the wall right there, and that is how this period will end. As Ryan Miller's put into a headlock right here, as Miller again just not shy on the physical play right here, and Alfred takes exception each and every time. One thing you cannot do if you're any of these players coming off the bench is get involved here as Miller goes to the ice, as we have more extracurricular activity going. Some fireworks here at the end of the second period as both teams continue to jaw at each other on their way off the ice. As the Bengals go into the second intermission with a 2-1 lead, thanks to the goal there by Jack Campbell on a pretty assist there by Caden Mendick. We're going to step away for the second intermission, as we'll be right back after this. This is the Nickel City Hockey Network, Western New York's newest home for amateur hockey. We'll be back after this.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
People ask, what is Buffalo Golf and Social? Buffalo Golf and Social is anything you want it to be. It can be the best instruction. It can be a vibe. It can be a hangout with your friends, running a simulator for 4 hours, playing your own playlist, and putting a game up on the TV. We are about everything and anything pertaining to golf. And most importantly, we are trying to build a community of players and a community of people who love and are dedicated to the game.
welcome back to Buffalo State Ice Arena, where we are just about getting ready for third period action between the Buffalo State Bengals and the Alfred State Pioneers. Score to start the third period, the Bengals are enjoying a 2-1 lead on Jack Campbell getting his second goal of the game here on the power play. However, we are going to have a minute and 38 of excess power play time as Colby Lawrence will be serving the final minute and a half and change of his double minor that he took late in the second period. Bengals are about to take the ice right here as the Zamboni is just finishing its duties. As the players get ready to take the ice, we would like to acknowledge that this broadcast is made possible by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's leading indoor golf facility with simulators, lessons, and leagues. Buffalo Golf and Social, the area's top destination for year-round practice and instruction. Plus, with great beer and wine selections, it is the perfect place to watch golf with others who enjoy the game. With locations in downtown Buffalo and in Orchard Park, New York, book your next event at Buffalo Golf and Social. And this broadcast is also made possible by 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. Modern media seems like everyone is shouting for attention with no one hearing a thing. 412 Communications can help you get your voice above the fray with a myriad of solutions to build bridges between your brands and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Visit 412communications.com today. By Militello Realty, Western New York's premier commercial real estate broker. To buy, sell, or lease any office, industrial, real estate, or investment property, retail or investment property, trust the unparalleled knowledge and experience of Militello Realty. Reach them at 716-856-2872 or at militello.com. Bengals are taking the ice right here. Still no sign of the Alfred State Pioneers team as Jack Howard had himself a second period, a potential breakthrough second period, as he looks like he's finally starting to find his comfort zone in the crease for the Bengals as he stopped a breakaway and countless point-blank opportunities. And on the other end of the ice, goaltender Cole Abbott faced his share of opportunities as well as a breakaway from the two-goal scorer Jack Campbell. It's been a bit of a goaltender's duel today as both goaltenders have been tested. We are not lacking in scoring chances in this game. Goaltenders have been shining, but to this point it's been Howard getting the best of Abbott with 20 minutes to play, however, so this thing is far from over. Alfred State filing onto the ice from their locker room. Bengals gathering at the bench for some last-minute words of encouragement and strategy from head coach Tim Turner, he of the 50-win club, picking up his 50th win against the Geneseo Knights. Taking Alfred a minute to get onto the ice here, as the Bengals all look like they're ready to send their penalty kill out for the period, as the Pioneers are look like they finally have their troops aboard as the refs blow the whistle, and we are about ready for play. Tim Turner is going to send out Brendan O'Donnell, Vincent Zach, Owen Gang, and Magnus Indridson to kill to start the kill of the remaining 38 seconds of this power play. No surprise here, though. We are going to see some of the big guns for Alfred, as McCarthy, who has likely been the best player for Alfred in this game, along with Maltby, Merschel, Visconti, and Alex Ben. Big moment of the game here to start the second period as we are underway, as O'Donnell leads in to take the faceoff against Ben, and O'Donnell wins it back to Indridson, who's going to flip it down into the Alfred State zone, where it's gathered by Visconti. Visconti up the wall to McCarthy. McCarthy through the neutral zone, shrugs off a hit, and he just continues on forward. That's been the story of his game, as McCarthy looks to just get to center ice. He loses the puck, and then the puck is cleared down by O'Donnell as McCarthy gives him a shove on the way past. But we've killed the first 20 seconds of this remaining penalty kill, as Visconti's going to break it out. Visconti to the neutral zone, to center ice, and he's rubbed out nicely there by Vincent Zach. And then O'Donnell doing a nice job clearing the puck as he's cleared it a second time on this penalty kill, and he's going to go in on the forecheck. McCarthy off the wall. McCarthy's pass is tipped, and Ish is going to chop it right out to center ice, where it's gathered there. And Alfred gains the line. Quick shot through a screen, and a great save right there, as Merschel tried to be sneaky right there, shoots it through the feet of Damian Ish. Howard sees that all the way and closes the butterfly and holds on with 40 seconds to go in the power play. Changes coming for both squads right here as the first minute of play in this third period is gone. A nice little play right there by Worth initially, but the puck is gathered but sent to the blue line and out, and just far enough where Alfred State will have to tag up on the delayed offsides. Puck is sent in right there as it's gathered by Alfred. Comes down, dangerous play, and Howard doing a nice job standing his ground and shrugging off that pop-out backhand chance and keeping it a 2-1 Bengals lead. Damian Ish using the big feet to kick it down to Ian Worth. Worth takes a hit, but he's still going to come out of there with the puck. Good pinch right there by Dale. And then the puck is sent the length of the ice, and that will do it for the Alfred State double minor. They come up empty, and we're skating 5-on-5. Bengals looking to gain possession right here, but it's going to be Carney that picks up the puck. Carney on his backhand. He's got Jack Campbell all over him, but it's Carney that continues with the puck, and then Campbell takes it off his stick. One move by Worth, and he's got some room. Ian Worth down the wing, stops, and then chips the puck in deep, where it's picked up by Campbell. Chopped off his stick right there, and the Bengals continue. Pass sent to the front of the net. Oh, and there's nobody home right here. Let's see if Carney can get some wheels as an Owen Gang comes flying back. The move is made. Howard, that's tough, but the Bengals do a nice job swarming back, and no scoring chance so far. Whoa, big deflection. I might have spoke too soon there, but it goes wide. Dale chips it down off the boards. Ian Worth off the wall. Campbell gathers. Chips it by Harrington, and then the puck is picked up there by Cash. Puck is chopped there. Worth gets it to Hager. Hager stays onside somehow, and then Hager's going to go down below the wall. Pazzi sends Hager to the wall, and the puck is dislodged from him, but the Bengals are doing a nice job of keeping it in the zone there. Vincent Zach in the pressure. Colby Lawrence has Cash on him, but he's going to send it through the neutral zone, and the puck is picked up there by Harrington. Colby Lawrence again. This time the puck gets ahead of him, and Alfred's going to look to circle back here through with McNamara. McNamara with Ish on him, shrugs off that stick check, and then feathers it over to the point to Dale. Dale winds, fires, puck is steered aside there, and a good block there by Colby Lawrence. Harrington on his backhand, chips it down low to Venn. Venn takes a shot that gets upended and goes over the net as Hager's in pursuit. Hager chips it, doing a really nice job, doesn't get it out there, but Ish has it. Bengals not able to get it out yet. There's Mark Hager with the final chip. Then Hager puts Tim Dale on the deck a little bit after the play, and Hager stays on the ice right there as Mitchell gathers the puck at center ice, and he just fires it back in to the Pioneers' end. Mitchell spearheading the forecheck for the Bengals. Puck is through the neutral zone to Indridson, who goes D to D to Stanishewski. Picked up there by Venn. Venn goes D to D looking for Visconti. Up the boards it goes now, and it's picked up by the Bengals defense. Ooh, just out of the reach of a turnover there, and Stanishewski through the neutral zone to Zach. Touch pass up to Monahan. Monahan looks to put a move on McCarthy. McCarthy, nice defensive play, and then make sure Monahan does not get through him, and then McCarthy comes out of there with the puck. Impressive sequence there from McCarthy, who's had a very nice game for Alfred. Whoa! Sneak shot right there, and Howard had to make sure he was wide awake on that one. As we're going to get a penalty coming, as we got a man injured right here, as we're going to get a penalty to Alfred State. I apologize, I did not see the play here, but Magnus Indridson is down on all fours right now as he took a brutal check from behind right there as he's struggling to get to his feet. I'm really not sure how Jack Fenezian is arguing right now as he just launched a man face first into the wall, but be that as it may, he's arguing. As Stanishewski is down on one knee, and you really hate to see this. As Bobby Stanishewski is tended to as the injury, we would like to acknowledge that this broadcast is brought to you by the Battaglia Marciano Agency, an independent agent for auto, homeowners, business, and life insurance. The Battaglia Marciano Agency, providing peace of mind for Western New Yorkers for over 35 years. Supporters also include Pup Styled by Jesse, one-on-one grooming services that will have your dog looking forward to its next visit. Voted a Best of 716 Pet Groomer for 2022, Pup Styled by Jesse on Main Street in Clarence, just east of Transit Road. And finally by Envious Gameware, designers of high-end custom hockey uniforms, bags, and apparel. Envious Gameware. Allow Envious Gameware to give your team a look to be envious of. Bobby Stanishewski is up in alert, and he's talking with Vincent Zach and the head trainer. Looks like he's going to be all right. But, yeah, both teams are heading to their respective benches right here, as it is going to be interesting to see what's dealt out here. Colby Lawrence recently got served a double minor. Very interested to see what happens here. If you're looking for information on the UNYCHL and all the teams and how they're doing with the standings, look no further than the UNYCHL Ringside Podcast. This is the source for news from the Upstate New York Collegiate Hockey League. Hear what's happening around the league through the voice of the players and coaches. UNYCHL Ringside comes out every Wednesday throughout the season on unychl.hockey, or search for UNYCHL Ringside Podcast on Spotify. Support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years. Ivy Lee covers your immunization needs as well as CBD products, home health care, and any other pharmacy essential. Ivy Lee, located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore, or at ivyleepharmacy.com. By Sabella Salon, master stylists that give you exactly the look you're after, located at 202 Buffalo Street in Hamburg. Give them a call at 716-248-7445. And by Colvin Cleaners. For dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more, Colvin Cleaners is who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Visit them at colvincleaners.com or at their location on Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore. Bobby Stanishewski still being tended to off here in the corner. He is on one knee leaning on his stick. Still really no word, as the officials are still also discussing what the penalties are going to be. Nothing is still up on the board right now, as finally Stanishewski is up on his feet, and that is really good to see. But he is going to need some, he's definitely needing some help getting to the bench, to the locker room. All right, there he goes. He needed some help initially. The helmet is off. He's skating off the ice. Good to see Bobby Stanishewski skating off the ice onto his own power. So let's see what we've got here for the penalty. There isn't one. Okay, there's apparently no penalty on the play now, as we're going to skate 5-on-5. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm not on the ice, so I couldn't tell you. McCarthy going D to Visconti, as McCarthy gets dumped there by Jack Campbell. Puck is sent in down low, and it's going to be picked up there by Alfred. There's a shot there by Maltby, and a big save right there by Howard, and then Maltby gets sent crashing into the boards, and in that same spot, Maltby's down. Man, bodies are flying all over the place today, as Maltby's now down on a knee. Maltby went hard to the net. He's up, and he appears to be just fine, as he's going to skate off under his own power. And the faceoff is also going to come out into the neutral zone. Ian Worth going to lean in to take the faceoff here against David. They're going to do a wholesale change, so Ian Worth is going to take the faceoff, and we'll see, likely going to be Holtz, as he's been the center on this line. And Holtz will lean in to take the faceoff against Worth, and Holtz will win the puck back to Visconti. Visconti overhandles the puck, takes a hit there from Caden Mendick, but does get the puck in down low. And Campbell in a race for it, wins it, and he's going to look to send it over D to D. And then Indridson up the wall, and the Bengals are going to clear neatly as Campbell's hitting the line with some speed. Campbell going one-on-one with McCarthy, and McCarthy held his ground beautifully, and nothing going to there. Oh, Alfred State, there's a breakout, and Alfred State looking for numbers. And a good block there by Colby Lawrence, and the Bengals are going to look to counter. Heads-up play right there by Holtz, though, as Alfred State initially kept possession. Puck is chipped off the glass and out through center ice for Caden Mendick. Mendick takes a nice hip check there by McCarthy. McCarthy was lining that up for about 15 feet, and he did it perfectly as Worth retreats and the puck is sent through to center ice. Gang through the neutral zone, fires the puck in deep, and the Bengals are going to change. Gathered by Wooster. Wooster reverses ice, and he hits the official again. The official's been hitting that exact same spot 3 times today, clearly not learning his lesson the first, second, or third time, as that has led to turnovers for both the Bengals and the Pioneers with difficulty down below the goal line. Faceoff going to be coming up here in the Alfred State defensive zone as O'Donnell's going to lean in to take the faceoff. Puck controlled by Alfred, and it's been spun around the boards for Venn. Into the slot, and a sacrifice to the nth degree right there by Wooster as he blocked a slap shot with his ankle, and he pops right back up. Good to see, as here's a chance for Cash. Puck makes it all the way down, and then Miller finishes his man and then takes the puck to the wall. Alfred, not a fan of Ryan Miller right there, as he gets a couple extra whacks, and the puck is turned over at the blue line initially, but then Damian Ish smokes his man, and then Kevin Monahan gets behind the D. Monahan, backhand, he scores! If it's going to take you 5 games to get your first one, make it pretty, and that's what Kevin Monahan did. Alfred stayed a little preoccupied throwing the body, loses Kevin Monahan, he walks in, backhands one right under the bar, top shelf, and the Bengals have a 3-1 lead. Kevin Monahan's been noticeable, to say the very least, since joining this team, but he hasn't had a goal until now, and he, you know, if you're going to wait for it, he's going to make it worth your while as Monahan scores an absolute beauty for his first in a Bengals uniform. Lawrence keeps the puck in at the blue line, sends it deep below the Alfred zone, as now the Bengals have a 2-goal lead. More forecheck pressure there as Vincent Zach takes his man to the wall. Alfred's going to look to break out right here as the puck is sent through the zone, and Alfred's coming through with numbers. Puck sent right on the goal to Howard, and Howard didn't like the pace that was coming at and pounces on it. There will be no rebound, and we're going to get a face-off. Mitchell wins the draw back to Indridson. Indridson off the glass and out, as Alfred remains offsides, and they got to check. Hager throwing the body right there, and then dodges a check from Mohawk as he sends it in deep. Another nice performance turned in by Mark Hager, getting a bit of a bump up in the lineup here, and he is making the most of his opportunity. Puck is sent in, but it rolls and it goes out of play, and we are going to get an offensive zone, and we are going to get another face-off. Mitchell. Ooh, another sneaker gets right on Jack Howard as he puts the big paddle down, and he steers that to the side. Gang goes to the wall, and 3 Bengals in pursuit right there. Good team pressure right there to try and win this puck battle. Hager comes out of there with the puck. Mark Hager skates it to the blue line, skates it to center ice, fends off a check, gains the zone, and here's Vincent Zach. Vincent Zach with a shot, and he scores! Give Mark Hager 2 assists on that play. Hager wins the puck battle, takes 2 Pioneers to the wall, leaves the puck for Vincent Zach, and Zach wires one to the top corner, and the Bengals have a 4-1 lead. Hager's hunched over right now, and he's getting a congrats from the coaches and players as Hager, the definition of taking one for the team, takes sticks and checks and gets it to Vincent Zach, who makes no mistake, and the Bengals open up a 3-goal lead. Icing is waved off as Damian Ish retreats into the zone. Ish has some pressure on him as he's got Worth working on his behalf as well. Ish taking on 2 Pioneers. The puck is dropped for Ian Worth. Ian Worth looks to feather one to center ice, and it's sent back into the zone. It's a delayed offsides, and the Pioneers retreat. DDD pass over to Owen Gang. Oh, Mendick wasn't looking for that pass right there. Is just going to go the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing here with 11:39 to go in the third period. Face-off coming up to the left of Jack Howard. Worth wins it. Oh, wow. Howard again had to be sharp there, but he gets his pad down. No harm, no foul. Campbell hits the ref again. The refs are very much in the way. Ish kind of flattens his man, gets away with that. And again, we're going to the wall. And with a 3-goal lead, I can't imagine Buffalo State hates this too much. Maybe would rather it be a little further from their net, but be that as it may, the Bengals are going to clear out as Mendick is going to go one-on-one with McCarthy. Mendick. Yeah, McCarthy. Oh, Mendick going at McCarthy, but McCarthy shrugs him off, but Ian Worth causes the turnover. McCarthy, that is a big, strong defenseman right there. I give anybody who's got the courage to go at him full speed a lot of credit, but here's a turnover for Miller. Miller with some fancy stick work with McCarthy on him, gets it to Worth in front of the net. Oh, and a save right there by Abbott as Mendick maybe double clutched it for a second right there. Still a great save there by Cole Abbott to keep it a 4-1 lead. Mendick's going to get the puck again. Ooh, man, he might have felt that jolt there by McCarthy as he makes you feel it when you play against him. Monahan, nice move there and a save there by Cole Abbott. Puck's gathered in the slot by Miller and a diving block by Wooster. That is the second time he has sacrificed his body for a block, and again, he is hurting right now. Monahan, fancy move and a backhand shot. That would have been pretty cool to get on net. Lawrence retreats into his own end. He's got some time, but here comes the pressure now. Lawrence up the wall, and that's just misses his target. Icing's waved off, and Monahan gets down there first, forcing Abbott to play the puck into the corner. Puck sent through the neutral zone. Lawrence gathered there by O'Donnell. Here's a chance there, but a good back check initially by Monahan, and then there's Campbell again with the big pads making the save, as Jack Campbell has been excellent for the Bengals tonight in his second start in a Bengals uniform. Love what you see so far from him as we are just inside halfway through the second period with 9:43 remaining in regulation time. Face-off won by the Bengals. Marciello sends it up the wall where it's picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell's got Steve White and Vincent Zach with him. Mitchell throws one to the slot. Ooh, that hit a skate and almost went on net, but Alfred State gathers. Puck shipped through the neutral zone. Marciello doesn't play it, but Owen Gang's there to gather it for him. Big hit taken right there by the Bengals, but the puck is sent to center ice, and that is exactly where you want this game to be played right now if you're the Bengals, right at center ice. McNamara with a shot, blocked by Gang. Zach shrugs off his man, but he has back pressure. Pass is sent down low to Venn. Venn in front of the net, but it's just too far ahead of the sticker. Griffin McNamara as he sends it down low. Venn takes the stick puck off Owen Gang as Mohawk sends it down low to Venn. Puck is chipped out there as here's Steve White. Steve White with a pass to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to go inside and outside of Tim. Gathers the puck in the corner. Indridson keeps it alive initially, but the puck is knocked into the zone there, but a good back check there by Vincent Zach. But Alfred looking to transition again, but good team defense by the Bengals as all 5 skaters got back. Here's Damian Ish. Damian Ish on his back end. Oh, wow, that is a very large man to get going that fast. Damian Ish turns on the burners. I don't think Dale Tim was ready for that as Ish just found that gear and absolutely dusted him. And Abbott really wise to get out on top of the paint so Ish couldn't make his power move, because if Damian Ish makes that power move, God help you trying to stop him. Ish sends it down low. Puck is just ahead of Campbell. Worth sent to the front of the net for Mendick, but a diving play by the Alfred defense, but Campbell gathers in the corner. Campbell in front to Worth with a shot. Had to mess with it a little bit, and that gave Abbott just enough time to get into position. But as the puck was cleared, Visconti takes another penalty And the Bengals are going to go back to the power play, as the Bengals have done a really nice job of getting under the skin of Dominic Visconti. That's the second time they've got him to react today, and it's led to a power play. And I know Caden Mendick pretty well. I can only imagine what was said through that grin that must have been on his face through that cage. But either way, the penalty is drawn, and the Bengals, with 7:50 to go here in the third period, will get an opportunity to go back to work on the power play as Ian Worth leans in to take the face-off, but a good job winning it by Alfred States. That's Marshall, and the puck is sent the length of the ice, and Howard kicks it up to Miller, as he's got Walker right in his back pocket, but Miller's going to hit it with speed. Miller gets tackled, and he's still coming out under the puck. It's a 2-on-1. Miller with Monahan with a shot. They score! Ryan Miller skates through literally everybody, some people twice, gets the shot on goal. Nobody gets in his way, kicks it to his stick, taps it in, and on the power play, Ryan Miller, the forward, not the goaltender, makes it 5-1 Buffalo State. Miller with a wave to the Alfred State bench as the Bengals open up a 4-goal lead, as the Bengals do put in the work in this game, and now the job is to finish strong. It's not over yet, but the Bengals are right where they want to be. Now let's see how this team protects the lead. Lawrence in pursuit. He gets buried right there by his man. And we've got another penalty coming up here. Who's going now? Are they getting them both? Referees are taking no nonsense at this point, and I think Lawrence and Marshall are going to go. We're going to get offsetting penalties here between Lawrence and Marshall. But we are going to stay at 5-on-5. What are we doing? Ian Worth gets absolutely blasted in front of the refs. No call there. This is getting a little chippy right here, as Ian Worth got absolutely blindsided in the head right there. No call. Got to watch this here in the last 7 minutes. The physical play has been ratcheted up here, as Ian Worth is going to lean in to take the faceoff against Maltby. Worth wins the faceoff up. Maltby gains possession. Maltby steps around one, and then Ian Worth steps into him. Alfred gains possession. Maltby in the corner, looking to pop out, looking for a passing lane. Lane is taken away. Maltby, nice job creating a shot there, but he fires it wide. Maltby again. Sends it. Oh, and it just misses his point man. And it's going to go the length of the ice, and the Bengals are going to get a change. Long stretch pass over center ice and sent in by Alfred, as Monahan's going to go to the wall with his man. Nice move there by Nolan Mitchell, and now he's got some room. Nolan Mitchell over center ice and over the line. Mitchell goes through two. Oh, almost gets the shot there, and then he takes a run. But the Bengals gather the puck again. Oh, Vincent Zach tried the Merrick Malik move right there, but he overskated it just a little bit. Oh, that would not have gone over well if he put that move. I kind of wish it would have happened. Alfred clears to center ice, where Damian Ish will gather. Damian Ish goes D to his partner Monahan. Monahan, you can just see his eyes lit up right now with this open ice. He wants the puck. And if you can get it to him, that's probably a good idea. Mitchell leaves it there for Vincent Zach. Oh, and he just puts it too far ahead of Kevin Monahan. That is going to be icing, as Kirk Mohawk touches up for Alfred State, and we are going to get a face-off in the Bengals end with 5:33 to go here in the third period. Face-off coming up in the Bengals zone. it's sent all the way down back into the zone there, but the Bengals gather with Damian Ish. Ish up the glass. Oh, takes a funny bounce, and Zach gathers. He's got numbers. Oh, Zach puts his man on the deck. Zach threw the legs again. He tried it a second time, and he went over. Zach went to break the internet with that goal, and he just puts it over the bar. Well, I've covered a lot of games, Vincent Zach, going back to his time at Lockport Niagara Falls, the Lockport Niagara Falls organization. He does not lack confidence, and that confidence is on display there as Lawrence just beasting his way down low with the puck here as Monahan picks it up. Monahan over to Zach. Zach takes a shot deflected in front. Monahan from an angle hit something in front, found its way wide, but Damian Ish down low. Ish, he went for the Michigan! Oh man, the Bengals having a confidence we have not seen in well over 2 years here. But here they come, Campbell firing in, that's blocked by shin guards. Bengals having some fun out there, and it's warranted because they're not forsaking responsibility, but there is a defensive zone turnover, but Monahan squeezes his man off the puck, who gives him a cross check. Puck chipped up for Steve White. Steve White's got his man lined up. Oh, and Steve White just missed the hit he was looking to lay on Maltby right there. Steve White is not afraid to get his nose dirty. But here comes Alfred. Good stick there by Brennan O'Donnell to send the puck into the neutral zone, and there's Steve White just spearheading that forecheck again. Campbell introducing his shoulder to the chin of Maltby. Campbell. Maltby, nice physical play to get down low, and Maltby looks to go short side, and a good blocker save there by Campbell. Puck takes a funny bounce off the stanchion here, and the Bengals gather. And Campbell sends it to Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson doing some nice work down in the neutral zone. As White, looks to hit O'Donnell, kind of fans on the pass right there, but the Bengals are in position to just send the puck back in the zone. Aaron Johnson takes a hit up high by Wooster. He pops right back up. And now here comes Cash. Alfred. There's a backhand and a good block right there by Owen Gang. And now Nolan Mitchell's going to skate ahead. Mitchell goes wide. Mitchell gets by one, but he's got two on him, but Mitchell doing a really nice job of possessing the puck down low. And the puck is sent into the neutral zone where it's gathered by Gang. Over to Monahan. Back to Indridson. Monahan's got it in his feet, and he gets it up to Caden Mendick. Cash falls on his pass attempt, but he does get it through the zone. And now McNamara looking to lead. McNamara taking a shoulder from Indridson, gets a pass across, nobody home. There's another shot deflected, doesn't go anywhere, and then Alfred looking to establish some zone time with, we're heading into 2 minutes remaining here in regulation, and the Bengals are enjoying a 5-1 lead. Cross-ice pass through the neutral zone, Monahan chipping it ahead. And then here come the Pioneers. Mendick. Play is offsides, and Mendick is just going to float it into the Pioneers' defensive zone. Puck is sent through, and here come the Pioneers. Quick shot right there, paddle save right there by Jack Howard. Another attempt at the Michigan. I am here for all of that. Continue to try that, please. Both teams. O'Donnell gets by McCarthy, has a little trouble here, and then Alfred State looking to counter McCarthy, and the play is offsides as we're going to get a whistle here with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in regulation time. Face-off coming up in the neutral zone. Ian Worth looking to take the face-off. Puck is won back by Venn. Ooh, bouncing puck on net. Howard had to be sharp there, and he makes the save. Zach to center ice as we are now down to 1 minute remaining here in regulation time as Alfred State sends the puck in down low. Good physical play right there by Colby Lawrence, as we've been saying that all game. Puck gets by McCarthy. Icing is waved off, and Alfred State retreats into their own end. Campbell in pursuit. Good forecheck there by Zach. Puck is sent to the line, and it's held, and here's a breakout. Here's a chance for Alfred to get one back, and they score! Alfred State not going quietly into the night as they get a breakout there and a nice head fake and backhand finish with 30 seconds to go. And for whatever reason, the player taunted the Buffalo State bench down 5-2 and took a penalty. Okay, that's a great way to represent yourself, I guess, if you have to do that. I mean, nice goal. And just like that, and he's been tossed, so yep. I have no idea what this kid is doing right now, but that's embarrassing, to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure what that was all about, but we're going to focus the actual hockey in the final 30 seconds of this game. Not really sure who that player was. Not really sure it matters at this point, as we're going to get a face-off at center ice. I'm not really sure what the discussion is. There's 30 seconds to go in a 3-score game here. Ryan Marciello sends the puck D to Colby Lawrence. Lawrence up to Mitchell. And we've got more extracurriculars going on here as the play is whistled down. And we're going to get the puck dropped at center ice. Face-off one there to Marciello, goes D to Colby Lawrence. Lawrence to Steve White. Lawrence holds it in his own end. Lawrence loses it, and Alfred looking to get another opportunity, and that shot is fired high and wide as the Bengals are going to be victorious. One last hit by Colby Lawrence on Maltby. And we got more to go, but it does not matter as the Bengals take a 5-2 win as they will head to 2-0 in league play, 2-3 on the season. Good hard-fought game there by the Bengals. They were down Jake Allen and John Glasgow. Didn't need them tonight as they got the offense. They got the offense from Campbell. They got the offense from Vincent Zach. They got a little something from Ryan Miller as well. And the Bengals are going to take a 5-2 win, and they're going to look to build on something as they are going to see the Cortland Red Dragons tomorrow. We're going to step away for a moment. We will be right back after this. And welcome back to Buffalo State Ice Arena as we have a 5-2 final score here as the Bengals defeat the Pioneers convincingly. After going down early 1-0, they run off 5 in a row, and then Alfred State gets one back late, and that is how it ends for the Bengals and the Pioneers. Don't forget to join us right here tomorrow night here with an 8:30 puck drop as the same Buffalo State Bengals will take on the Cortland Red Dragons here at Buffalo State Ice Arena, as that will do it for us. Thank you again very much for joining all of us. I'm your play-by-play man and producer, Sean McHugh. Thank you very much to my cameraman, Thomas Bailey, for his outstanding work as always. We are going to step away for the remainder of the evening, and then we will see you back here tomorrow at 8:30 as, again, the Bengals take on the Red Dragons. This is Nickel City Hockey Network, Western New York's new home for amateur hockey. See you tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in.